All right, y'all. We about to do part 2 about this Tim Norman. We about to figure out more of what's going to more of his psyche. Like, what's the steps leading up to this happening? Like, because it's just unbelievable. Like, normal people don't do shit like this. I also got personal intel that just was like, that was speaking to his psyche and his mental state. Like, people just view him as like crazy. Like I don't know. I again, when you so young and you go to jail so young and you around all this, and he spoke to this, and you go to jail with all these grown ass men, you're opening yourself up to sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. I mean, abuse on every level, okay? In the midst of you also growing up, you're going through developmental stages around all these fucking savages, devils, demons. Like, can you imagine that? Growing up in hell, essentially. And it's like his development stopped way before that then. So he just got further fucked up. So it's like, again, these penal systems don't believe in rehabilitation. And this is the perfect example of why the recidivism statistic is a thing, and it's a high rate, and it needs to be addressed, because society is never going to just not have people that need to be in jail, okay? But what we should do as a society is try to figure out how can we rehabilitate these people, or to even see if they can be rehabilitated before they get let back out into society with the rest of us. Like, it's crazy. I'm upset because this young man's life got taken due to this problem that I'm explaining right now. I feel like the money, the excess, the TV, the notoriety, just exacerbated cracks in his personality, cracks in his moral compass, cracks in his decision making. Like, I think it was good for him to start working at Sweetie Pies with second chance people, because it put you around other people. Like, hey, you're not the only one. We all here together. You know what I mean? It gave him a purpose, right? Like, he was working. You got to be here at a certain time. You got responsibility. These people look up at, to you. You got a position. You the manager. You know what I mean? I don't know. Then you went up to the co-owner, and then you started to, you know what I mean? It seemed as if outside looking in that things should have shifted for him. Like, he was being given favor. He was truly being given a second chance at life. Now listen, for new people that's over here, this is a tarot channel, okay? We do tarot card readings over here, okay? Because without tarot cards, it's just gossip. Okay, I'm not one of them gossip channels just giving y'all the news and gossiping about my opinion about simply what I think. What I think matters, because I think I do have valid opinions, not only in this case because it's a local story, but just in general. I'm super wise, and I just know stuff I don't even know how I know it. You just don't pick up tarot cards and just start doing it. It's a calling. I know that's some people view that as spooky or whatever, but you need to do your own research on that and get comfortable with your own whatever over there, okay? But what comes out in these cards are facts. Like, again, it's spiritual facts. It's not something I can prove in court, because me personally, I was not there. So it could be labeled as hearsay. But again, if you know anything about spirituality in the world, some people don't. Some people are still blind. I'm not. I vibrate hella high, super high. Okay, so things have different meanings to me than the average person, you can say, if you will. But what I'm trying to explain is that with spiritual breadcrumbs, like, okay, when something happens in a timeline of time, residue of that action, that of what that person done, of what happened, residue of that situation is left behind in the timeline of things. It's called, I call it energetic breadcrumbs. Okay, so you can pick up the light aspects of a situation, and you can pick up the dark aspects of the situation using tarot cards. Okay, it's not something to fuck around with if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, with all that being said, let's get into the psyche of Tim Norman. What does my angels have to say about the psyche of Tim Norman? Because like it came up about this pedophilia, but we want to get to that. One of my somebody left a comment. I don't know if they're a subscriber yet, but if you're not, you should. Anyway, one of my people left a comment under the video and was like, he was touching that boy, and it was gonna come out. So we gonna ask, because I mean the card yesterday could have hinted to that. I think I again was so riled up. I'm calm now. I just woke up. I didn't have any coffee. I'm calm. I'm zen. So we're going to do part 2 and see what other information that I missed. All right. So let's ask. Give me cards explaining what type of person is Tim. What type of person is Tim, angels? What type of person is Tim? I got a good idea, but I just want to see what they say. What type of person is he, angels? What type of person? So first we get the patience and planning. But I also believe that he was in some type of order. I believe he was with the Masons. I could be wrong, but I think he was introduced into that. He may have. I don't know. I think he may have went to maybe a few meetings or something. Maybe, but I think maybe they was like, you're not quite right, brother. That's what I'm feeling. Solar plexus chakra. I believe this is the lower. See, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up, y'all. It's coming up. That's the wrong book. It's coming up. Your solar plexus chakra, I believe. Ooh, let me see. I can. Pancreas, adrenal. Okay, speaking to him just being entitled, like that chakra was off balance. He just feel like he could do anything. I'm above the law. I can do anything. With a plan, I can do anything. Okay, like it's good to have that confidence, but even stuff that was off limits, he felt like he could do. He like, as long as I got a plan, I can do it. I can do it. If I plan to have it, I can have it. Okay. Material and spiritual prosperity. Again, he did have a material wealth. He almost felt like he couldn't be touched. He felt like I can't be touched. Look how great I am. He almost felt like I'm a genius. Like, look at what I become. Like, yeah, he was truly twisted. It's like I'm getting maniacal. It's making me believe that shit with Jen was true. He was out there fucking stalking that girl or something. I'm gonna ask about that too. Maybe that's part 3. The crown chakra, his crown, his head, it was off. His mental was off. His mental was off. I think was off. His thought patterns was off. He didn't have proper boundaries. Accelerated motion. He liked to do things fast. He never wanted to slow down. I mean, we could see that on the show. But he never, this is for the people that didn't see the show, or this is for the people that, this is a case study in a way, if you will. He liked to do things fast. He didn't want to wait around and let things mature on its own. He constantly kept feeling like he needed to make up for lost time that he lost in jail. He still, his mind is still institutionalized. Foundations and achievements. Ultimately, all he wanted was a family. All he wanted, but the reason why he couldn't have this is because he never had this. Because I believe they dad got killed. Also on Natural Bridge, if I'm not mistaken. By some type of, I don't know. They turned it into a car wash now or something, but I think it was like a little food place or something. But he never had this. So he really didn't even know how to even go about doing it. It's like he tried to do that on the show, but it never even felt comfortable for him because he couldn't. A family is something that you got to slow grow, water it, nurture it, mature it. But he's not into that. Again, he's into accelerated emotions. He always got his eyes up in the stars wondering. He's never in the present. He's always moving on to the next thing. And he never felt like so this is coming up, he felt out of place in his family. He felt out of place. Hope. Somehow he still think he's going to get out of this situation, y'all. This is fucking crazy. But that's what people say. He says it's fucking crazy. He think that he is hope for him to get out of this situation. Boy, please. Ain't enough silver pieces. You know you're not getting out of this, fool. Fulfillment of wishes. So again, he thought because he had the money and the resources, he should be able to have whatever he wanted and desired. Again, his crown chakra is way off. Destiny. Again, like I told y'all yesterday, this happening to him is part of a soul contract. If y'all don't know what a soul contract is, y'all need to look that up so y'all can further understand what I'm saying. Because you got to even vibrate higher you should be vibrating higher to even be watching this channel, but you definitely got to vibrate higher to even understand the messages and process them, what I'm saying. Again, a soul contract is something that's decided before you kind of get here, before you even born. What's going to happen, your demise, whatever. It's kind of already, it's really already decided, unless some type of divine intervention happen and it's like it needs to be changed, or you know what I mean, because they have the autonomy to do that, to call it audible in our life. But in his aspect, it's going according to whatever soul contract he came into before he came to Earth. What else? What other messages do you have for me, angels, about Tim? Moving on, heartache and loss. Again, he think he's going to get let out of jail, y'all. He think that. He really think that. And he feel like if he get out of jail, y'all never gonna see me again. I'm going on the run. This nigga crazy. He really... Y'all, he think he Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid or some shit. Like he finna do some type... Y'all, he thinking of like some movie shit. Like... He ended up thinking about some James Bond shit. I swear to God. I'm seeing it. Again, heartache and loss. He hate the heartache and loss. He feel like he should just leave and disappear because of the pain he caused his mom. He loved his mom to death. And ultimately he did this out of the strained relationship that them two have. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I do think this is going to take her to her final grave. This is a lot. This is a lot to process. This is a lot. It's a lot. I think the stress of it all Miss Robbie already got a lot to do. I think she still work over there at Sweetie Pies. You see what I'm saying? She got a lot of stuff to manage. She got a lot of stuff to deal with. Like, this is not how you supposed to spend your old age, man. It's fucked up. This is really some Shakespearean type shit. This is so fucked up. What other messages? What other messages? We gonna get to the pedophilia, y'all. What other messages? Financial and material changes. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Shit is gonna be taken away from his ass. Recognition and reward. Y'all, I somehow still think he in some type of order. Like, I think he in the order, but he like, it's somehow he went, I don't know. I feel like he went rogue a little bit. But he think that they gonna help him. I don't think they are, y'all. Even though I don't believe in that shit, it's rules and shit to they sinister shit. And this motherfucker just went off the grid. Like, he not doing things how they do things. The Masons I'm talking about. Mental conflict. Again, y'all, he is fucking sick in the head. He in his own head and he's sick in the fucking head. Okay? He just constantly thinking. Like, just like, is he like going crazy with thoughts? Like, it's like he'll be calm and shit, but he got this weird rage about him, y'all. It's fucking, he got some type of weird rage about him. Love begins. Interesting. What is that out here for? Love begins. I don't know. Like, his family the family want to take pity on him. They want to take pity on him because when you start to really break down the aspects of it, it's sad as fuck. They might feel like they fail him as a family. They're gonna try to pour into him with resources and they don't want to completely hate him, but it's hard not to. But y'all, he's in the hands of the authorities now. Definitely. And he gonna be heavily guarded and heavily surveilled. He not, yeah, if he get out on bail or something, he gonna try to run for it. I swear to God, I see that. If he get out on bail, he gonna try to run for it. I don't even think he gonna be held on it because those charges is too high. And he gonna probably go to like a federal prison. But these pillars again is coming up. So again, I think he's in some type of order. All right, now let's get to the meat of this situation. If this motherfucker was a pedophile. So let's ask, make sure my cards is up right over here. Yeah, let's see. A little clear shuffle. Dun, 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 dun. Was Tim a pedophile? Let me know, angels. Let me know. Allow me to see messages that I'm into. Was Tim a pedophile? Yes. He touched several kids. that was in his family, perhaps. He did. He touched several kids. They try to cover it up as much as possible on that fucking show. And it was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out. But the people got paid off. Somebody got paid to shut up. Somebody got paid to shut up. A female paid somebody to shut up. Because it will fuck up their image. So I don't know if Miss Robbie paid these people to shut the fuck up. But somebody was paid to shut the fuck up. Yeah. Because things had to look a certain way. They got the resources to make things look a certain way. Production wise, it had to look a certain way. And if that shit would have came out, it would have fucked everything up. Because we all know that Oprah linked to the fucking pedophiles and all that little... She was almost like a slave trader. Like, she was a modern day slave trader. But that's another reading. So they was skilled in covering this shit up any fucking way. But he definitely touched Andre. It's fucking crazy. Yep. He definitely did. Wow. And Miss Robbie knew about it. Tell me more about the pedophilia. Tell me more about the pedophilia. Tell me more about the pedophilia. These cards coming back out. Let me see something. I should have. Ooh. I want to say that he was starting to get into trafficking himself. Not he was trafficking himself, but he was starting. I think he may have began trafficking girls, people. Something with shipping containers. Something with shipping containers. Now I know that stuff with Hillary Clinton came up with the evergreen and shit, but somehow he was dealing with shipping containers. In Mississippi. Maybe even Wisconsin as well. Look, let me see. I could be tripping, but that's what I'm feeling. That's what it's showing me. Mesa Caps. Oh, this shit is too crazy. He may have did it with a female. He may have done this with a female. He liked doing this. And he may got somebody pregnant. I don't know. He may got somebody pregnant. Or got somebody pregnant in the past. Yeah, somebody pregnant. Somebody was pregnant in the past. But of course he behind bars now. Shit. And he thought that those was where he was gonna put his new roots in Mississippi with this trafficking shit. Like, he was digging his heels into it. Like, he was like, okay, this is what I do. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. He felt like everything was going right. Like, he couldn't be touched. He got the money from trafficking coming in. He got the money for the restaurants coming in. Like, he just was like, all my little business ventures coming in. He just was like, I feel untouchable. This motherfucker was walking around like he was fucking John Gotti some goddamn body. That's how delusional he was in his motherfucking head. Like, he was at social events, like, throughout town, just like he was just like this great guy. Like, he just kept putting on like he was this great guy. And he was doing this shit behind the scenes, y'all. People gonna be happy that this motherfucker locked up. He done a lot of people harm. A lot of people are celebrating the fact that this is happening to him. He fucked up a lot of people. Fucked up a lot of families. And all of this shit is gonna come out. The light will be shown on all of this shit. It's gonna come up. It's gonna come up. It's going to be a headline. It's going to come up. That's what I'm hearing. It's going to be a headline. It's going to come up. Tell me more. Tell me more about the pedophilia. Eight of Cups. Not taking an offer, not taking something, walking away. He had things was perfectly laid out for him. Instead of being grateful with what he was given, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Life out here, things being too calm, things being too simple, is not enough. He need that excitement. He need that thrill. Going to work, going home, being dad, seeing your kids, kissing your wife, vacations, watching your kids grow up. That's not enough for him. That's not enough to sustain him. He needs some type of thrill. He feel caged in by that. He need a thrill. He like, yeah, I tried that, didn't it? Like, it was just something he just was playing around with. How the fuck you gonna play around with being a dad? Like, the fuck is just something I'm playing around with. I just wanted to see what it was like. I don't like it. Let's move on to the next thing. What the fuck? He was always absent. He was always side-eyeing him anyway. Like, what's wrong with Tim? Like, people be asking about him and they be like, where Tim at? What's up with Tim? He not acting right. He acting funny. And people like, I don't know, shit, I don't know. And there was a lot of looks and gossip and he was just like, let me just get the fuck out of here. I just need to get the fuck away from St. Louis. But that's why he initially left to go to probably California any fucking way. Again, people can see that shit. He can try to cover up with that fucking smile and that ugly ass fucking haircut and that goddamn them ugly ass shirts, them fucking grandpa cha-cha slide shirts and shit, and them fucking, he can cover all of that shit up with that fucking slew foot, that fucking slew knock knee foot walking. He can, without that little smile and shit. He can cover all that little shit up with all that little shit he tried to put on it, but people could see right through that. That motherfucker is sick. We should have known he was this was sick because you a grown ass man, still got like this really weird child mentality. You could see it. Like, you big as Andre the Giant, and this motherfucker was like mentally was like a child inside. And mentally, I'm seeing him curled up, crying as a child inside. Yeah. If the show would have kept going on, it would have came out. If the show would have kept going on, it would have came out. It's several swords. Anytime there's a reading, we got 5, we got 10, we got 3. This nigga going away for a long time anyway. I don't even think he's getting out. But it's just the fact that all those swords, this motherfucker was really sick. Really sick. Really sick. That's why I keep hearing really sick. In every way. In every way. In every way. In every way. It's not funny, but it's just crazy. He was sick in every way. He is really unhinged. He did a lot of stealing. He did a lot of stealing and swindling from people. He just thought he was so fucking clever. He did a lot of stealing from the mom. We already know that. But he did like a lot of scams, sneakery thievery type shit. He was a scoundrel. He was a conniving little motherfucker. Like, yeah. He betrayed a lot of people. But it's the betrayal of Andre that was like, we need to ask, did he touch Charles? Did he touch, because everybody know Charles was a little, he a little broke. I like Charles, but everybody know he a little broken wrist. I think that's the nephew cousin. And he hung out with Tim a lot. So did Tim touch Charles inappropriately? Did Tim touch Charles inappropriately when he was little? Did Tim touch Charles? I don't know the timeline of was he in or out when Charles was... Yeah, I'm getting a yes. And that single-handedly, that turned his sexuality. I'm gonna ask, did Tim touch Charles sexually? Did Tim touch Lil Charles sexually? When he was younger. Did Tim touch? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Like on something about Sunday gathering, something about Sunday gathering, sometimes in church, sometimes in bed. Sundays on something involving church, something in the bed at night. This is crazy. And that dude really fucked up in the head too. He do a lot, and he do a lot of drinking. He do a lot of drinking. He be in a lot of dark places. He got so much rage inside of him. This family got a lot of secrets. This family got a lot of secrets. This family got a lot of secrets. They tried to cover it up with religion. They tried to cover it up with religion. They tried to wash it away with religion. They tried to wash what happened away with religion. He did. Oh my God. This is fucking crazy. 2 Chainz, you fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. Oh my God. Did Tim touch any females in the family? 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 I also think he's bisexual. No, he seemed like he just like the males. It's like I don't know, I'm hearing he just like the males though. He liked inflicting pain on people because it was inflicted upon him. Anybody that's been molested, I know a lot of black people, maybe a lot of people that's seeing this video also have been molested. And 9 times out of 10, your abuser, your molester, your tormentor was tormented too. This was forced upon him, so he just passed that pain on to other people. Nobody cared about passing the pain on to him, so he was like, fuck it, I'm finna pass the pain on to other people then, so people can know what I'm going through. It's like he sought to wreak havoc on the family that caused his pain. Y'all, this shit wild. He definitely did. He touched a lot of people. He flashed. He started with he would flash people. He would flash people. And tell them to touch it. Y'all, what the fuck? He would sit back somewhere hidden with them. Somewhere hidden. He really enjoyed this shit, y'all. He enjoyed it. It happened in a car. It happened in a car before. He would give them money to shut up. Sometimes they would be blindfolded. But all of this shit is going to come out. All of this shit is going to come out. Money covered up a lot of this shit. Money covered up a lot of this shit. Money covered up a lot of this shit. What other messages do you have for me, angels, about Tim and his pedophilia? What other messages do you have for me about Tim and his pedophilia? The cups keep coming out. Did they offer him help? This family offered him like, dude, you need help. 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 They kept saying it. You need help. You need help. He wouldn't take it like, man, I'm fine. I already dealt with that. I'm fine. I dealt with that. I don't need help. That's in my past. Nah, that shit ain't in your fucking past. I mean, like he was helped. He was offered help physically through his family. He was offered help spiritually. Like, dude, you need to just go to church and get this out, pray this away. You need to get these demons up off of you. And he was like, man, I'm fine, man. I don't need that shit. I'm fine. He like, all I just need to do is focus on work and money and stay busy. I'm fine. And part of him thought that he was fine if he worked and kept focused on the goal, and he wouldn't have these urges to do this shit. But it was not going away, and he would have to succumb to these urges. Y'all, the fuck? This is crazy. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew he's a pedophile? Who knew? Who knew? I'm hearing soon the world will know. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew he was a pedophile? Tell me. His mom. His mom. All the women in his family knew. All the women in his family knew. Even an uncle, maybe. Even males that he worked with, males that he worked with, males that he worked with. They all knew. All the women in his family knew. They all knew. What other information do you have for me? Yeah, he definitely touched youth. He may have touched little girls. I'm not sure. He may have. He may have touched little girls too. I think he bisexual though. He definitely dealt in trafficking. He definitely was involved in trafficking somehow. I don't know if he oversee them coming from the ports. I don't know, somehow like that. He was involved in trafficking though. But I think originally that's how he got on the FBI list, because they cracking down on that fucking pedophilia shit. His name came up, but it's like they couldn't make the pedophilia shit, I mean the trafficking shit stick in a way, because the way he did it in such a way, you couldn't really they had been watching this motherfucker for a while. I'm hearing they've been watching this motherfucker for a while. And the way he was doing it, you couldn't really put a finger on the motherfucker, because he was using the restaurants as a way to launder money. And that's how this shit came up. They dealt and they dug a little deeper. That's what I'm hearing, like that. I'm hearing that Princess and the Frog song. You got to dig a little deeper. They was digging. And that's how they came up with the shit about Andre. So they said they would rather get him on that, because of shit, that's definitely going to stick. Murder is going to stick. This conspiracy, this shit is going to stick. The other shit, that'll take too long to prove. But once they got him in custody, it was just about getting him in custody to get more information. That's what they into. They want to get you to get the bigger people. This motherfucker's just a small fry in the chain of things. They want to get the bigger people. This is interesting. Well, will he snitch? Will he snitch about the trafficking? He was already being surveilled. He was already being surveilled and watched through the cameras. A childhood friend, somebody that know him, will give intel on his ass and his movements. Somebody he know, a childhood friend. Somebody in his family, perhaps. Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. It may be a female. It may be a female running the ring that he was into. It's a female running the ring that he was in. And these people can't rush. I don't know if this woman sent this Knight of Swords to try to shut him down. It's too late. They already got him. He gonna snitch though. He gonna snitch. They got all the evidence they need. They got all the evidence they need. That's what I'm hearing. They got all the evidence they need. This is crazy. Let me see. Let's check another deck if I'm missing any messages. I don't think so. I think we pretty much covered a lot of shit, but are there any messages that I'm missing? Are there any messages that I'm missing? Any more messages about Tim? 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 Okay, so I'm just seeing angels galore. I'm seeing angels galore to try to rectify these wrongs that he created. Even though it was in his soul contract and divine timing for all of this to happen, he left a lot of carnage in his wake. This man left a lot of carnage. These angels got to do a lot of healing for these people, to heal from what he put these people through. So first we get in this 7th chakra. Again, that's his crown. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. He think he know what's coming. He think he know so bad. He think he know. No, it's way worse than you think, buddy. This finna turn out to be way worse than you think. You finna be decimated. You finna be flatlined. I'm hearing flatline. Everything shit. He like, it's like he keep going back and forth in his head mentally. Like, I should have just appreciated what I had, man. I should have just appreciated. I don't even know why the fuck I did all this shit. It's like he two people. He two people. He two people. He may be bipolar. Heart chakra. Boy, look, his heart is all fucked up. Like, again, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's sick in many ways. He twisted. He think it's a possibility to get out of this, y'all. He like, what if I just play crazy? He gonna try to play crazy. He gonna try to play crazy, y'all. He gonna try to play crazy. He gonna try to play crazy. Oh my God, I done heard it all. If he get out on bond, he gonna escape. He thinking about an escape. He like, I can't go back to jail. I know what federal prison is way different, but it's the fact that you a pedophile too, motherfucker. And if that pedophile shit come out, his ass gonna be raped all over again. Yep. He gonna be raped all over again. He gonna be raped all over again. Okay. And that motherfucker definitely gonna be on the inside looking out at all the shit that he used to have. And it's fucking up the mom, cause this is putting a nail in her coffin. I'm hearing this is putting a nail in her coffin. This boy is definitely ill. But I just keep hearing. He feel like he just want to see his mama. She don't got no more strength to give you, Tim. She don't got no more strength to give you. She trying to be strong for the family. She got a lot to deal with on her own. She don't want to see you. It's like she do, but it's just gonna break her heart all over again to look in your fucking eyes that you did this shit. She loved that boy. She loved her grandson so much. And he loved her so much. And that shit agitated Tim to his core. He would get in that car and hit shit, beat shit, like, This shit wild, y'all. Look, we gonna end it there. We gonna end it there, because I don't want to beat a dead horse. We gonna end it there. If y'all have any questions, comments, leave them below. If y'all have anything that y'all want me to cover that I didn't cover, please leave it down in the comments. I'll do a part 3. What else? Don't forget to seek the truth, y'all. Y'all need to vibrate higher, seek the truth. Stay safe. I love y'all, family. Don't forget to subscribe. Like this video so it can get seen. Share this video with people that need to see it. Because this right here is a cautionary tale. All right, y'all. Until next time.